So is it my extra specially lucky day because I just found 100 rupiah piece on the floor, and it does seem quite light, so I don't know whether it's a fake one. I don't know whether it would be worth making a fake one though. It's probably worth about like very little anyway. But shall we go into the museum? I think we should flip a coin.
Flip it then.
Okay, heads or tails?
Heads yes, tails no.
Yeah,
Oh.
good catching skills. Let's do that again. Heads, we're going in.
Alright.
And I'm going to go and give it to that man who just offered to sell me a coffee. Yeah.
I thought they were counters. Well, they are counters, but I thought the actual bank counters.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I've got myself a new bag.
So basically, you emptied your entire bag into their bag. I think that was just for phones, wasn't it?
I don't know, but maybe so it's clear and you can see everything.
Okay, am I going to be holding on to the...
I can do that. So light luggage, grab on the phone, storage. So you get your privacy.
Yeah, I'm already loving it. Banks do know how to deck out a building. What are you learning about?
The logos, the different logos for Bank of Indonesia. And that's kind of like my writing. I like it. The I and B.
So what are my takeaways from the Bank of Indonesia Museum? Well, they like a full-size dummy diorama, and also it seems that the British, the Dutch and the French were the colonial powers doing all the plundering, and once they got here they were very quick to set up a banking system to deal with those ill-gotten gains. It then kind of tracks Indonesia's financial history through the good times and the bad times, and it does seem that when catastrophe struck in 1997, around that time when the whole banking global crisis was happening, they managed to, well, I wouldn't say sail through, but what helped them through was the Sharia Islamic banks that weren't lending interest on their banking, and they were the ones that remained liquid, and as a result there is the largest Sharia banking system in Indonesia, and perhaps it's a way to go. Should we be charging interest on all that money? I bet the Rothschilds weren't happy about it.
While I wait for Tim to have a look around, I don't know if this is cruel, but I'm dying for a seat. And look what I'm looking at. About 20 empty seats. And I can't get there.
Another diorama behind me, and it reminds me of the book Confessions of an Economic Hitman, and perhaps the deals that are made behind closed doors between the banking industry and governments. But let's keep it a little bit more artistic. And down here we have a key to the stained glass windows that you could easily miss behind me, and each of them are beautifully rendered, and they each represent one of the primary trading commodities from Indonesia, and it was cacao, banana, sugar, cotton, indigo, sagu, and an asterisk for an unknown. I guess that's the heart and soul of the people that was ripped away from them as all their stuff was stolen. But they are absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture them, but yeah, I love a stained glass window.
I think this is for staff, but I found a seat. My legs. I found the safe. And the gold. I mean, these doors look like they actually were the safe.
Yeah, this one looks like it'd be quite easy to rob, but they're definitely not real. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. As soon as I said that, a couple of important looking people and a guy with a machine gun walked in.
Money, money, money. So this is a collection of all the monies of the world. Here's Philippines.
Okay.
And it actually reminds me, my mum has a money collection in loads of albums, coins and notes at home.
How much does this collection amount to, and should we be paying an interest
Well, it was, she's had it for about 30 years, so there's probably some... Do you think this is original?
Yeah, it looks like it to me. Look, she's going to head straight over to the bags. Watch this. I'm really tired.
Should we go grab a grab?
Yeah, I think we should. We have made it out of the Bank of Indonesia. Unfortunately, no gold in our pockets, but we wait for the grab, and in that time, let's see what we think of the old town. What did you make of it?
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was really nice to see all the buildings, see its history, and actually the entrance fees for the museums were super cheap. £2.50 each. So yeah, I thought it was great to have a little wander.
Yeah, I love the colonial areas, and this one is different from all the other ones we've been to. It's Dutch, it's 17th century, and it was a capital, so it's far grander, and the buildings have really been looked after. And for me, it was looking around the buildings that was the joy of the day, let's say, other than being spotted as a local celebrity, an international celebrity. The people of Jakarta, they love me, they love Sarah too.
They loved it.
We crossing? stand corrected. With a little bit of planning, you can improve on perfection. I think today, well, it was better than amazing. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, Lucas of lukewarm.
Really enjoyed it.
But how did we not realise it was Indonesian Independence Day? These signs, they're literally everywhere. Banners, flags, stages. And I think watching the footage back, it will be so obvious that something big is going on.
Yeah, no, I did think so. I was just like, they can't have these rims all the time. And there was a stage
I bet they're made of plastic though.
Yeah. Oh no, they're not. But yeah, completely
That big
changing.
banner today was
Completely
on the
changing.
building, on the mosque.
Completely changing subject. I'm sort of laughing from when Tim got nailed by the waves the other day, and if you haven't seen it, I'll put a description here or here, so it just poked you. But I've been sending it to all my mates. They're like, how are you? And I'm like, send picture. And my best mate, Quayla Marchant, Matthew, Shanti Munty, Pudding and Pie, sent back a really cool, a funny rhyme. Well, it's a bit of a tongue twister. Sea shock, lost croc on the seashore. The shock he feels is croc sea shock, I'm sure. And he's an artist, so yeah, he's got the lyrics.
And now a master of limericks.
And also, I just spoke to my mum, and like father, like daughter, my dad is sending it to everybody. He's watching it on repeat and laughing every time.
Yeah,
so
go on, Rudy, get that view count up. And to Matthew, whereas I am only famous here in Indonesia, he deserves to be truly internationally famous. He did an album called Dance of the Wallflower, and that is possibly one of my favourite albums of all time. And I think it should be one of the greats of all time. Yeah, it's really, really good. That is no word of a lie. It's great. Yeah. Come on, Matt.
Come on, Shanti.
Come on, man.
Album number 2, bring it out, bring it out. You probably have. But yeah, good night.